Thunder Insider is back this week as the team returns from their adventure overseas. We'll take you back to Istanbul and Manchester as we break down the first preseason games of the year. We'll also show you some Thunder fans who got to enjoy the action in person.
We're originally from Oklahoma City, so we were very excited when we found out that the Thunder was playing here. Have a piece of home kind of here with us.
And we'll take a look at how the Thunder got involved with a special group of athletes in Manchester.
All right, let's go, guys. Big game, big game, big game. We work with Special Olympics a lot in the U.S., and it's fun. The players are always excited to come out, have a lot of energy.
It's all coming your way, starting right now on Thunder Insider. Well, the leaves are changing, the weather's getting colder. It is October in Oklahoma, and that can only mean one thing. NBA training camp is in full swing, and the first game of the year is just around the corner. Welcome to another edition of Thunder Insider, and our first of the season from the studios of the Oklahoman and NewsOK.com. I'm Leslie McCaslin, joined by the voice of the Thunder on the radio, Matt Pinto, and of course our Thunder beat writer, Nick Gallo, as they just returned from their trip overseas. Guys, you're looking fresh. You don't look jet lagged, but we want to know, how was it?
It was great. Incredible views and sightseeing in Istanbul. The people were so great in Manchester. Tons of Thunder fans in both places. They really love this team, and it's incredible to see.
Well, basketball now is second only to soccer worldwide. These were the global games, and I think we had the genuine sense of what this sport means because the Thunder were just cheered like crazy everywhere they went. Fans very receptive. And then I think the flip side of it was as fun because the Thunder certainly served as ambassadors of this game in so many different ways during the week.
The team made an impact on and off the floor in both locations.
Well, I know it was a great experience for you guys, for the team as well. We're going to hear about this trip all throughout the show. And I know fans have waited a long time for the season to get underway and also just to talk some basketball. The team traveled to Istanbul, Turkey to take on Fenerbahce, and a solid performance by Kevin Durant, who scored a team-high 24 points. The Thunder actually trailed early on, but came back to get their first win, 95-82. Not a bad way to get the season underway.
We wanted to get a few things accomplished here. One is just the bond and with our players, with our team. I thought we did that, and with the help of the hospitality, it made it a very successful trip. And secondly, we wanted to come out and play well.
We played a great team tonight, and I think that's why the way we played, I think we can be happy with it, considering that it's our first preseason game, and it's a team that's ready to play a season. In a very good team with a lot of great players. So I think we did fairly well.
They did a great job of moving the ball and testing our defense. We had to guard the whole possession. So we got off to a little bit of a slow start, but I like how we played for the first night out. We've only had 4 or 5 practices, so I was encouraged by it.
That first quarter, they took it to us with their passing and moving and shooting, and we did a much better job of containing that in the following 3 quarters.
It was good to play against somebody else for once, and but I think we got better passing the ball. Got better playing defense. The first half was the first quarter was a little slow, but the second quarter and on, we picked it up.
It was, it was a whole team effort. A lot of people had my back on defense. We all talked. Fish, he was talking to me the whole time. Nick was talking to me. So I think it was a team effort.
Guys off the bench did a really, really good job of setting the tone, and we followed their lead from there. And we moved the ball well. We missed some shots, of course, but we moved the ball well. We got to get a lot better. Some things we really got to work on. But first preseason game, it was an okay start. We just got to watch film and get better from it.
Well, we know it's a lot of the same guys who return this year, but nothing is the same from year to year. So, Matt, let's start with you. This was your first chance to really see this team in game action. What were your thoughts?
Jeremy Lamb is long, he's athletic, and he's very committed defensively entering his second NBA season, which is a really good sign. That was evident in this game. I thought also, Nick, Steven Adams showed that he's getting a feel for the system. Andre Robertson impacted the game with his athleticism. And Kevin Durant is playmaker extraordinaire entering the season, very willing to take on that role, it appears. years.
It was definitely great to get a first glimpse at some of these young guys, but also just a view of how this team is going to play on both ends of the floor. I think this Fenerbahce team, with the style it played, really challenged the Thunder to commit to a full team defensive effort. After that first quarter where they fell behind a little bit, they really clamped down on the defensive end, got out to shooters, pressured the ball, and found ways to prevent Fenerbahce from scoring easily.
Nick Collison, after the game, actually commented, Leslie, on he loved the fact that Fenerbahce spaced the floor, made the Thunder move with their ball movement, and knock down open shots. He feels like those are concepts this team has got to grasp, embrace, and be part of what they're all about this season. But as Nick said, the Thunder adjusted and adapted, and once they did, their length really set the tone the rest of the game.
Well, more on this trip and, of course, the second game coming up with both of you guys. But in the meantime, we know that Oklahomans are crazy about their Thunder, but OKC has fans across the world and fans that are willing to travel across the world just to see this team in action. Here are a few Thunder fans who were there in Istanbul and Manchester even to see their team kick off the preseason.
Thunder. Go Thunder. I was born in Alva, Oklahoma. I started teaching at an international school here. Just coaching basketball, and it makes me feel a little bit closer to home.
We were on a cruise, and as luck turns out, we found out that we were going to have a chance to be in Istanbul at the same time of the Thunder, so life doesn't get any better than this.
It's my vacation. When I heard the NBA announce their preseason lineup, and I said, I'm going. And I figured out how to get tickets later. But when the Thunder walk in and I'm cheering and I see so many other people wearing Thunder jerseys and Thunder hats and stuff like that, absolutely, I feel totally at home.
They're a very athletic team and they're very talented and they're my favorite team.
It's a very good team. Yes, we are Thunder fans. Thunders are amazing.
We're huge fans. We go to a lot of games. We had to come over and support the team. When we first heard this was happening, we started setting it up. It's great.
My husband is stationed in the UK with the Air Force, and we're originally from Oklahoma City. So we were very excited when we found out that the Thunder was playing here. So just a few hours drive and brought our little girl to her first Thunder game in the UK. We get to see all of our favorite stars from back home, so we're really excited. Have a piece of home kind of here with us.
Oh, it's amazing, yeah, because obviously before we had to go all the way to New York to see a game, so to be just round the corner, make the most of the opportunity. Otherwise you've got to watch it on TV and it's not the same.
This is absolutely a dream come true for me. You know, I'm an American basketball fan caught in England, so to speak. I wish I could be at NBA games week in, week out. So for this to be 9 miles from my house now without even getting on a plane, awesome.
Ahead on Thunder Insider.
Of course, our Thunder girls are here. They did some dancing last night. They gave out some t-shirts, signed some autographs. Rumble's been signing autographs. He's been causing some trouble and, of course, having a whole lot of fun in Istanbul.